to Miss Liz and Gas. Today, Miss Liz and Gas is out in, I believe, Captain Heights, Maryland?
Yes.
Captain Heights, Maryland, with Bless 24/7 gift shop. And its CEO, Mrs. Wanda Childs. How you doing?
It's doing great, thank you.
Great. Her story shares how God helped her make her dream come true, as well as establish her in her own business. But before we do that, let us introduce you to Naisha, who's going to sing The Dream Maker.
Have you ever had friends that never help at all? Every time you start dreaming, they kill it with a negative talk. They have the best intentions, and they always mean well, but they put the limits on you. But somewhere in the past they failed. But there's a dream maker who makes your dreams come true. And he's a dream maker who never stops believing in you. Yes, he's the creator, maker of the greatest dreams. So Mr. Dream Maker, I know you'll do a greater place with me. Yeah. Maker, don't forget about me. 'Cause I know I can't forget about you. Maker, don't forget about me. 'Cause I know you made all our dreams come true. Family standing between you and your dreams, doubting you will ever succeed, but you wish they would only believe. The sky is not the limit, and you wish that they were on board. But as long as he is in it, believe it, your dreams will soar. This is a dream maker who makes your dreams come true. And he's a dream maker who never stops believing and never stops believing in you. Maker, don't forget about me. Yeah. 'Cause I know you do greater things with me. Maker, don't forget about me. I know you are my dream maker. I know you make your dreams made all my dreams come true. So where do you go from here? Keep on dreaming, keep on moving. There is no reason to fear. Keep on moving. So much more in store for you. Keep believing, keep on dreaming. I'm the one who cares for you. Keep believing. Come true. And he's a dream maker who never stops believing in you. This is the creator, maker of the greatest dreams. So Mr. Dream Maker, I know you do greater things with me. Yeah.
Welcome back to Miss Liz and Gas, Dream Maker. This segment is called Inspiring Dream Tour. It's where we are sharing people inspirations, their dreams, and their hope, making a better tomorrow, or moving forward. And today, as I believe I introduced to you earlier, Miss Wanda Childs. I believe, Wanda, that God lined some things up and he sort of like pushed you into your destiny.
Yes.
I mean, at the time that when he was pushing you into the destiny, how did it feel? How did you feel? But first of all, What happened?
Wow. Well, I spent most of my adult life working in corporate America, working for a mortgage company
Okay.
where I thought I was going to establish a long-term career and retire.
Oh, really?
That was my goal.
Oh, that was your goal.
Those were my plans.
Okay.
While working there, I started 2 companies.
You did?
Yes. The first company I started while working at a mortgage company was a printing company.
Okay.
I just needed extra income.
Okay.
It didn't have anything to do with passion or any particular goal other than to earn additional income. And I went with a printing company because at the time, desktop publishing was not popular. And
Okay.
people needed flyers and brochures done. So that's the type of printing I started doing. And I established and built this company, and years would go on that the company would grow from printing paper products like brochures to printing T-shirts and hats and banners and keychains and 80,000 different products. But I'm still
What?
working at my corporate job.
80,000 different
80,000
products.
different promotional souvenir products with your logo or your company name or your message. So I was a printer for other people.
So you was really already walking in your destiny and
Didn't know
purpose
it.
and didn't know
Did
it.
not know it.
Oh, okay.
It was a setup. God was setting me up to be blessed.
Come on.
It was a setup. And so I continued with starting the company, running the company, part-time, after work, serious but not full-time.
Okay.
And as I established that company, God blessed me with a message,
What? What was the message?
blessed 24/7.
Bless 24/7.
Yes.
Gift
And the message
shop.
actually came to me in the middle of my trials, tribulations. I was going through things as we all do. And the Lord spoke to me and said, "You're still blessed." And in my mind,
You
not
weren't
while
feeling
I'm going
blessed.
through this.
No, I'm
No.
not feeling blessed at all,
And
huh?
he tried to show me how I was blessed no matter what I was going through, I still had him. And
Okay.
so when he told me that I was blessed always, I translated that as blessed 24/7. So this is a message that he gave me and I carried in my heart. Had no idea what it would become other than a message in my heart. And years later, it became my trademark, it became my brand. I
Okay.
obtained the United States trademark rights to the brand.
Okay.
I became the exclusive owner through the whole USA, but I am still working at my corporate job. I'm not ready to quit. I'm not ready to give up those corporate benefits, the sick leave, the stock options, the vacations, paid. I'm not ready to give that up.
Right.
But the Lord is speaking to me, and he's telling me it's time to go. It's time to go. And he spoke to my heart. He got in my face. He was very passionate, direct, never misleading. But I pretended that I didn't get it. He's not talking to me. This is not for me. The devil is a liar. I'm not quitting my job.
So you were telling God the devil was a liar.
I thought it was just a mistake.
Okay.
Quitting? I'm single. I have a mortgage. How am I going to make it?
Right.
And so on my 21-year anniversary, I was fired.
Wait a minute. You were actually fired from
Fired.
your 20
21
years
corporate
of working
job.
corporate
Yes.
job.
I was not laid off. I was not downsized. I was fired.
So they just came and told you go.
Everyone else could stay. I had to leave. And to add insult to injury, I applied for unemployment, and they denied my unemployment
Wow.
benefit.
Why did they do that?
They just denied my benefit. I applied for my severance package, put a request in for my severance package after 21 years of service. That was denied.
What?
And so I walked away from this mortgage company empty-handed, so I thought.
Okay.
And
Tell
so
me
the
the-
Lord
tell
had
me-
to
tell me the
show
rest.
me that you're not walking away empty-handed. I've given you gifts. I've given you talents. I've allowed you to start businesses. I've given you the most precious gift of blessed 24/7. Now take that and go full-time with it. Take that and start your, and this is a scary part. The Lord told me to start my blessed 24/7 gift shop ministry. And I thought, ministry? I'm not a minister. I don't want to have to go to school and study, and I don't want to do that. And the Lord said, I'm not calling you to preach.
Amen.
I'm calling you to minister the word, the message that no matter what you're going through, you are blessed 24/7. I took the message, and guess what? Remember he set me up with that printing company?
Right.
Well, I used those same skills, those same resources through my own company to start a product line and to get my products printed for my gift shop. And so it's a double blessing.
Sound like you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, I am now a full-time entrepreneur. I'm running
Yeah.
the gift shop. I'm running the printing company. It is a blessing. Who knew that starting that printing company where I printed for other people will become the source and resource of how I get my product. So when you see a t-shirt that says Blessed 24/7, my printing company does it.
All right.
When you see a banner that says Blessed
Blessed
24/7, my printing company. So the whole gift shop concept are gifts with a message that says you are blessed 24/7 by God.
That is awesome. I understand you also is an author.
Yes.
And you done wrote a book?
I wrote a book, and I was inspired to write the book.
Okay.
Now, I have no journalism skills. I never set out to be an author. But the Lord asked me to share my testimony.
Okay.
And my testimony, my book is titled Pushed into My Purpose.
Into your purpose.
Pushed into my purpose.
Okay.
How God moved me from fear to victory. That's the subtitle. And it's really about my disobedience. God was trying to bless me, give me gifts, set me on my way for a tremendous, awesome walk. And I told him, not now. This is not a good time. And not that the gifts weren't awesome. It was the condition. It was.
Tell me about the condition.
I had to quit my job. So he wanted me to quit my job to do these things. I'm going to bless you,
Right.
but you have to quit the job. And I thought now is not a good time. So being fired, because I didn't quit, being fired is what pushed me into my purpose.
What was their purpose for firing you?
Well, 3 months before I was fired, internally, I submitted a report to corporate justice on how I felt like I was being discriminated against.
Oh.
And so I filed this report, asked for an investigation in my department, and all I can tell you is 3 months later I was fired. Now, there's more to the story that I just cannot get into, but I was fired. I was not downsized, I was fired. And it was painful. It hurt. I cried. I went through depression. I was sad. I suffered many things. But the Lord picked me up. I felt like before I was pushed into my purpose, I was pushed into a pit.
Ooh, just stop right there. We're going to have another song from Niasia.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
And this one is going to lead us into going into the pit.
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right. Let's stop for a station break identification with Niasia as she's saying, take it off. Take it off. All right.
Take off.
Anybody ready to take off?
Take off. Take off. Why must I feel this pressure on me? Like I can't be free, shackled up without a key. Sick and tired of feeling like a puppet on a string, being led by my flesh, the same old thing. Why must I feel this pressure on me? Like I can't be free, shackled up without a key. Sick and tired of feeling like a puppet on a string, being led by my flesh, the same old thing. Throw my hands up on this, Lord, I give it all to you. No more mask, I'm aware it's time for me to be true. Give me life for this stuff, realize what it costs, only thing left for me to do. I throw my hands up on this, Lord, I give it all to you. No more mask, I'm aware it's time for me to be true. Give me life for this stuff, realize what it costs, only I layered myself up, how to who I be. Thinking about what they gonna say if I say the wrong thing. Tryna be perfect in an imperfect world. Let me be real with myself, I'm an imperfect girl. Layered myself up, how to who I be. Thinking about what they gonna say if I say the wrong thing. Tryna be perfect in an imperfect world. Let me be real with myself, I'm an imperfect girl.
I just got my boarding pass, ticket for the next flight. Rushing to the gates, gotta walk on my get right. Catch me on the red eye, got fly overnight. Credit to the most high, all praise, all tapes. I'm taking off and not stopping until I pass in space. So please no blocking, no plotting, just give your boy some space. Yeah, the flow is cold, I'm out the refrigerator. It's time to heat it up, sing to him like Asia. Taking off the struggle and I'm putting on his best. I'm taking off the worry and I'm taking off the pain. I'm taking off the sadness and I'm putting on his strength. Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off.
All right, welcome back to Miss Liz and Gas. We had an added guest, and his name is P. Dot. With P. Dot, we're going to use that as, I believe, you was coming out the pit.
Yeah.
P. Dot, you're coming out of the pit, and
good.
she and Naisha say, "Tick off," not tick it off like I said first, but it's tick off. And when she came out of the pit, she took off. I mean, Charles just took off. Charles appeared in the Community Spirit newspaper where it said, what is it? Logo woman aims inspiring entrepreneur aims for success. The woman, she took off. She took off in the newspaper. She took off, come on, in the Investor. This was July 2010. She took off. I mean, this lady just took off. She came out the pit and she took off. And then the woman came in, who is who in black, Washington, D.C. Again, she just took off. What can I say? You got to tell me the story. How did it happen? How did this happen? I mean, when we last saw you, you was in the pit.
Yes.
And then you're out of the pit, and you just being fired, and then you will
pushed me right into a pit.
Right into a pit, and here, I mean, you even here with, I believe, Kathy Hughes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Kathy Hughes on
Radio
1, TV 1.
Yeah.
And you hanging out with the big girls.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. God will position you.
God position you. Tell me, how did God do this?
Well, the trip to the pit, being fired, I felt like I was pushed into this pit, but the pit is where God wanted me. The pit was the area where I was isolated, where there were no one around. The good thing about it was God didn't pull me out. He got down in the pit with me.
Oh, he did.
And showed me my wrong turn, showed me my disobedience, showed me how he was trying to bless me and how I was blocking it. So no, he didn't pull me out the pit right away. He got down in there with me. And that was his time to minister to me in isolation, because there's no one around. I don't have to hear what they are saying or this one is saying. And so the Lord ministered to me, and that's how I was pushed out of the pit into my purpose.
All right.
And that's where the book came from, Pushed into My Purpose. So I talk about my disobedience and how God blessed me anyway. And if he's going to bless me in the middle of my disobedience, then why not walk in his will, his way, and his word?
Amen. Amen. Wanda, this has been a very inspiring story. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to come in here and to interview you and to even to have the opportunity to even do my book signing on God's Call Girl. And God's Call Girl is about history. It is. It's history. It's the history of my life walking with God, and it's also talking about history in downtown Richmond.
Oh, wow.
Yes. In this book, it shared how I interviewed the first black governor of Virginia, Governor Doug Wilder.
Wow.
It shared how God had me to actually work with the first black attorney, Commonwealth Attorney General, Dave Hicks, how I worked on his campaign, and God even had me to prophesy to him and told him when he ran. You have to realize nobody knew David Hicks.
Wow.
At the time, nobody knew David Hicks. But God had me to prophesy to him and told me to tell him that he was going to win 2-1. That's exactly what happened. And he was the first black attorney, a Commonwealth attorney in Richmond, Virginia.
Wow.
And then God actually had me to move into the old Tall Hammers building.
Awesome.
It all talk about how God brought it to pass in this book.
Wow.
It also in this book, it shares how I met the man of my life, got married, and then found out on my 3rd anniversary, the exact day of my anniversary, January the 28th, 1998, that I had been infected with the HIV virus. And God, I guess I was in the grave. The doctors had given up on me. Said I was supposed to die the same year that my husband died in 2000. They had given us 1 year to live. And that's when God told me that he was not going to allow me.
That you shall live and not die.
Go ahead, say it again.
That you shall live and not die.
That I shall live and shall not die. And when he shared that with me, he even let me know that I was to continue the job training program, which is what I'm doing now, which is what this is all about, the Inspiring Dream Tour, where we are reaching out to you in the community to help us to not only make our dreams come true, but to help teenagers and youth, to help them from keep falling between the cracks.
Yeah.
We have so many of them that has given up hope, and they are dying on the inside because they have no vision, they have no dreams. So we are doing this tour to reach out to you, the community, to help us to bring those dreams to pass. You have heard Wanda's story. You can read my book on how God would take something that was dead, speak to it, and bring it to life.
Amen.
Amen.
That's awesome.
Amen. And even in putting together this program that we're doing right now, we have a man who is sick and is not able to pay for the personal property tax, that he actually wants to donate property to us.
Oh, wow. What a blessing.
But there is that, how you said, the hurdle that we got to jump over is to pay the personal property tax on these taxes. Okay. So we are hoping that you will want to say, hey, we want to help your dream come true, but at the same time, we want to reach out and help our youth. In making my dream come true, you'll be helping my youth. Wow. Amen. Awesome. Those who is coming out the correction facility, those who said that, who people say, I've given up on them, they're not going to make it. These are the ones that have hopes and aspirations that need to be birthed, and you can help. And you're saying, how can you help? You can help by going to www.yciyos.com, which is our website, and click on www.indigo, which is on our website, and it would tell you the story, and you can make a donation. You can make a donation, and you would get something for your donation. It's not just a donation, but you would get inspired, and there are gifts that would be given to you for making a donation. But I'm not going to tell you, so you're going to have to go and search my website out, okay? www.yciyos.com, and then click on indigo.com. Okay? And then give me a call and let me know. You want to join forces and help us make this inspiring team, as an inspiring dream team, come to pass.
That's awesome.
Amen.
That's awesome. We're going to have to partner because I mentioned that I have the printing company, and I still run it, even though fired full-time, 17 years. And here in the gift shop today, where I started with one item and now I'm up to 85, talking about the gift shop now, products for people to shop and purchase, where I do free gift wrapping all year long, not just holidays. Partner with a wonderful woman, Miss Teresa, my new best friend, who actually supplies the hats and the jewelry in the store. So it's a gift shop, and we have hats and accessories in the store. But I also started a foundation where I mentor the youth.
Do you?
Yes, I have a nonprofit 501c3, and it's called Blessed 24/7 Foundation. And the program is set to mentor the youth, teach them how to start businesses from ground zero, because that's what I did. And the joke is, and this is real, I started my printing company 17 years ago. And when I started, I did not own a printer and I did not own a computer. But I got started, I was serious, I gave it a name, I used my resources until I saved enough money to buy my first computer. So my point is, if you have a dream inside of you, stop waiting for all these things to take place before you get started. God will give you what you need. Sometimes you just have to get started and on the way, so that God sees that you are taking action. And as you're taking action, He will give you what you need along the way. And trust me, if you're following Him, you will lack nothing.
Lack nothing.
Nothing for your trip. And so, yes, we definitely have to partner with that.
And what I want to share with the audience also is U5E Service has partnered with Prince William County School System. They have 92 schools there, 92 schools. So we are partnered with them. So look at all of the youth. All of the youth, all of the teenagers, all of the people that we can touch, reach out and touch with this program.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
So, that's the numbers right there, So your $10 or your $20 or even your $100 or your $500, it would be reaching all of those youth in Prince William County school system.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's good.
Because we're not only just working with the youth who are falling between the cracks, but we're working with the youth who's going to be positive role models, like Naija. You see what I'm saying? Like Naija.
That's good.
And P-Dot.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? These are the inspiring youth who say, I'm making my dream come true.
Exactly. Live your dreams.
And see, this video is going to be carried, you know, going to be seen all over the state of Virginia.
Wow. You know, my hometown is Louisa County.
Well, it's going to be aired in Louisa County. Yes,
hometown.
it's going to be aired in Louisa County too. Yes, it is. It's going to be aired in Louisa. It could be aired in Richmond, Henrico, Hanover, Powhatan.
I have family in just about all of those towns you named.
So what you do is we're going to get it aired on TV, and then you can be able to call and say, hey, I'm going to be on TV. Let them know.
Wow.
See?
That's awesome.
See? And your life, it just begun. 17 years ago, girl.
Yeah.
I think 17 means victory anyway, girl. So it
Well,
sounds
I'm
like
feeling the victory.
Sound like we just sound like you just beginning.
Feeling the victory.
You
God
are
has so
just
much
beginning.
in store, and I just remain obedient. And then he gives me new things and new projects. So I never know what direction I'm going to go in. I just know I'm following him and I'm trusting him. When he told me after I wrote the book that I was going to be a motivational speaker, I shook my head and said, I'm not doing that. And not because I'm being disobedient, but because that feared me. Speaking in public with a microphone in a crowd. And honey, now I go out and speak and now they can't shut me up. I used to be afraid, and now they tell me, Miss Childs, your hour and a half is up. And I'm like, it's already? So I am learning to just trust him no matter what. Because if he called you to it, he's going to see you through it. And so I'm trusting and believing.
Amen. 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 Wanda, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
And I just said thank you. The best is yet to come.
And I'm waiting. I'm in position.
You're in position because you're blessed 24/7.
I am in position. Yes, I am.
Blessed 24/7.
No matter what.
And I want to share with you out there, you're also blessed.
That's
24/7. God don't give to one, he don't give to another.
That's right.
So I'm just saying to you, until we meet again, you're blessed 24/7. And next time, you never know. You might even be a guest with Miss Liz and Gas. Just give me a call, okay? Now, Michelle, before we leave, we need to get all this information. Now, you got to share with me and the audience your website, your telephone number, where you live at.
Google me.
What they Google?
You can reach me at, it's very simple, www.wandachilds.com, and that's www.wandachilds, as in David, S as in Sam.com. However, if you go and Google Blessed 24/7, you will always find me.
That's all right.
Telephone number?
Yeah, telephone.
You can reach me at 301-333-8009, and I do answer my phone.
Yes, she does. Every time I call her, she answers. Yes, she does.
I'm self-employed. I'm not going to miss an opportunity. When it knocks, I answer.
All right, all right. And now we're going to end this out with, what's his name, y'all? Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been in the
Let's do that
struggle
with
before?
Classic.
It's that good struggle music. I'm bring y'all out though. You know, it's your boy Classic P. Live at Blessed 24/7. You already know what time it is. Naija and family in the background. Y'all ready? Let's do it. We know there's a cure though. We know Jesus is that cure. Okay. Check. Yo, what you put in is usually what you get out. I'm at a point where I live what I rap about. I'm looking in the mirror, only thing stopping me. I'm disappointed with all this mediocrity. Sins of my past still haunt me to this day, but I'm conscious of my living, so I know he'll make a way. Trying to save a world that's designed for destruction. Perfect living, we all under construction. The struggle, the hustle, the pain before the pleasure. Dollar signs equal how your success is measured. Death before dishonor, that's the code of the streets. But lately it felt like the contract been breached. Money getting funny, my honey money is looking bummy. Dudes I knew and grew up with, now they trying to sun me. Righteous living ain't working, so what am I to do? I'm feeling like I'm in a catch-22. I said, honey looking bummy, my money is looking funny. Dudes I knew and grew up with, now they trying to sun me. Righteous living ain't working, so what am I to do? I'm feeling like I'm in a catch-22. Top. You ever get to a point in life where you're like, yo, it's not working, what is going on? You gotta stand on that word, you know? You gotta stand on that Bible for sure. I'm gonna tell y'all about the cure though. Check, check, my express genes, I will express things. Never knew the meaning of great until you met me. Hands held high, I'm waiting for my blessings. Never gonna die, so in peace I'm resting. Free from the limits of only making one type. I hopped out the box and was blinded by the limelight. Now I got the hindsight, 2020's jealous. I'm at the round table, just me and my fellas. The offense finisher, I have no fear. No questions, but hands in the atmosphere. Everybody in rap raps about me, me, me. They all about I, like they hate PC. Distinguished, the best way to name my style. Sing this, I need to hear y'all coming from the crowd. Sing it, I need to hear you coming from the crowd. Turn your speakers up real loud. That's right. Classic P in the building. Check, check. It's like this. Yo, we killing for Concords and candy. And for some reason, some people can't stand me. Reject good news cause it's not enough muscle. Most times when they see us, we always in a struggle. But life and death's in that power of the tongue. I confess what I want, then consider it done. But faith without works is dead, I hope and hustle. I'm stronger from what the book said. Big muscles, chosen from my inception. I obey the direction. TV and radio be the biggest deception. But don't be mad, I just want to get my point across. A point for the time, trying to point him to the cross. I've had prayers I felt went unanswered, and my lack of faith making me look like the cancer. And through all that, he told me he was pleased, cause in his will I am like black eyed peas. If you watching this at home right now, if you watching this on your job, wherever you watching it, you need to understand there's one way, there's one God, there's one truth. Alright, no matter how it seems, you can change the situation. Jesus Christ is the cure. Classic P. I'm out of here.